Now, Barbara, we're going to have some fun today, preparing a delicious new recipe with our special friend, Isabella.
That's right, Ken. We are in for a treat today. Let's learn how to make pecorino with apples and date jam from Isabella in her Bella Cucina, her beautiful kitchen.
So stay tuned. Right here, the next TV 45's The Good Life. It's a show you don't want to miss.
Welcome to The Good Life. I'm Barbara Beck with our very special guest here in the kitchen, Isabella. Welcome.
Thank you, and Happy New Year. Buona novella.
Oh, thank you. Happy New Year to you and your family as well. We love, viewers, to have Isabella. You all love having Isabella in the kitchen. She brings all kinds of life and energy to the kitchen, and one of your focuses has always been the importance of having mealtime together as family.
Yes, it is. And one of the things that I absolutely love more than anything is that once we get our family to the table, what happens next? And that's the important thing, is getting them there. So we're going to entice them with some wonderful food today.
Good, because we have a big football game coming up.
We do, and I'm so excited. And what I want you to know, this recipe is going to go from the big football game to the day of your heart in February, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Yeah. That's great, Isabella.
And it's funny because you think, what in the world could we possibly want on that football day game? And Valentine's Day, what I'm going to show you.
Okay.
You see right here, we're going to make this wonderful recipe called pecorino with apples and date jam. It's so very simple.
Well, first of all, tell me what pecorino is, because I'd never heard that.
Pecorino Romano is a formaggio, is a cheese. Let's talk about this just a little, because you need to know here. Pecorino is actually named after the animal. Pecorino, pecora, is sheep.
Okay.
All right, that's why it's made from sheep's milk. So it's called Pecorino Romano.
Okay.
Not only do you have the Romano here, so we can chunk it up afterwards, I have it grated. And I have some wonderful toasted hazelnuts.
Okay.
Key to the recipe. We're going to have some wonderful dates. Now, not only do we have dates here, but you can take this and use this with any of your dried fruits. If you like figs, do it with the figs as well.
Let me ask you a question about the dates, because they look like they're fresh. Can you buy fresh dates all year long?
I don't know that you can buy them all. I think they are seasonal as well.
But they're in season right now.
I think they are, because I see them everywhere right now. I don't see the figs, but I do see the dates.
Okay.
And but I can always find the dates, seems like, on the shelf compared to the figs.
I have to tell you, my mother is a big date eater. She brought me up, well, she tried to bring me up eating dates. I kind of fought it a little bit, but I'm trying to become more and more healthy. Anything my mother puts in her mouth, it's going to be healthy. So I know dates are good for you.
They are. They're full of fiber, all natural sugars, you know, so that's nothing that you really need to worry about. It's a great snacking food.
Okay, good.
All right,
and then the nuts, those are going to be good for us, and the cheese is obviously good for us.
The formaggio, but look at this beautiful mele.
Oh, yes.
I want you to say mele.
Mele. We have some beautiful mele for you out there today.
Mele rosse, beautiful red apples.
Yes,
now,
gorgeous.
I got to tell you something about this recipe. Actually, I want to get started because this part needs to get rolling right now. If you don't mind, I'm just going to move this actually over here, if you don't mind. There you go, Barbara. If I miss something, feel free to tell me.
Sure.
We're going to actually grab a handful of dates. You're just going to cut them up, and actually, don't even worry about it. We're going to cut them up in half, just like that. Put them aside. Watch the fingers.
Yes.
You know, but that's okay.
They're not easy to cut.
You know, they're sticky. That's what it is. They're sticky. I want to get a few more in here, just like that. And we're going to drop them right now. And we're going to simmer these babies. Now, what do I have? This is simple sugar. You know, this is what I was looking for. This is simple syrup. Barbara, do you know what simple syrup is?
Well, no, I don't. I mean, no. What's simple syrup?
Simple syrup is exactly what it says. It's made with sugar and water. Zucchero, as you will see here, and acqua, sugar and water. And of course, this is just a couple of tablespoons of brandy, and we're going to put that in there. And it's just going to be a wonderful combination.
So once again, we're fixing an appetizer, which will be wonderful for the big football game, be wonderful for Valentine's Day, to sit back and relax before you eat your great big wonderful meal meal with your spouse.
And all we're gonna do is we're gonna let this simmer just
Oh,
a little.
boy.
Can you smell this
viewers,
already?
I wish that you could smell this. It smells wonderful.
I love the flavors, okay? And people...
And the alcohol is cooking out, because I'm not an alcohol drinker.
And you know what? It does.
Yeah.
The majority of the alcohol will cook
Right.
out of this recipe. But for whatever reason, if you don't want to use the brandy, feel free to substitute it with any of your favorite fruit juices. You can do apples.
Oh, good.
You can do grapes. You can
Orange
do...
juice?
I wouldn't do oranges in
No?
this recipe,
Okay.
but I would do peaches, I would do apricots, raspberries, all of those. Isn't that
Good.
wonderful?
Listen, I do not drink alcohol, but I will smell it all day long.
And
That is wonderful.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So while this is just simmering, we're going to let this simmer just for a few minutes. We're going to take it off. We're just making those flavors just come together. Just stir that up just for another moment or two.
Now, how are you doing without your baby? I heard your baby is off at Wheaton College. What are you doing without this boy?
Well, not only my little baby, but my big baby. First of all, Gabriel went back to Wheaton. I feel comforted in the fact that I'm going to see him on spring break.
Good,
Honey,
good.
you're coming home to your mama, I'm telling you right now, okay?
He knows.
But you know what? Adriana is in San Francisco.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, they're
no.
so far away.
It's a double-edged sword. My baby
Yes.
graduated from UCF.
Well, congratulations on that. That's
cum laude.
wonderful. Yeah, cum laude. I'm not
Yes.
surprised.
And she landed this incredible job out there.
Good,
So
good,
she's
Isabella.
now running a program in San Francisco on her own. So it seems like she's a long ways away.
So
but
here's
you
your
know what?
therapy.
That's it.
All you got to do when your children leave the nest, I'm speaking to myself, as my baby's leaving the nest in just a few months, I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be cooking and eating as my therapy. Does it work?
No.
No.
No, it doesn't. I'm going to take this off the flame
okay.
because I want this to cool just a little.
All right.
Now, I want you to know I'm going to slice these apples nice and thin. Now, you notice I didn't core this.
Right.
You know, why do things that you really don't have to do? You know, I got a nice grip on this apple, and we're going to slice them nice and thin.
It's pretty.
Just like that. Isn't that beautiful?
Very nice.
Then we're going to go like this again, and
That's
we're
a
going to
good knife.
slice. It is. You know, Barbara, there's nothing in the kitchen that you need better than a good knife
Right.
and a good food processor.
Okay, very
Those are
good.
two essential things.
And I know the other essential thing in your kitchen is a great big bottle of olive oil.
Oh, whatever gave you that idea? Now that you mention it, Barbara.
But you know, did I ever tell you that our guide, when we went, Ken and I with our families, we went, or with our spouses, went to Israel, and our guide drank a tablespoon of olive oil every single day. He was in his 70s. His face looked like a baby's face. It was beautiful skin, so I can't complain about a little olive oil here and there.
Let me tell you something. Whoever thinks about olive oil in a dessert or even in an appetizer such as this, well, you know what? You're going to have the sweet and the savory all at the same time.
Perfect.
It's kind of like love.
Yeah.
You know? Love is sweet at times. Sometimes it's a little salty, but put it together and what a great combination. Isn't that good?
I like that. Did you come up with that on your own?
Just now.
Just now.
And
Isabel.
and to think that Ken was worried about what was going to come out of my mouth today.
I know. You just never know.
No, actually, I just love this. I love everything that I do about what I do and about making people happy. Let me move this out of the way here. Now, I have some wonderful ciabatta bread.
And you made this
and
yourself.
I made
Yeah,
this. And
it's
actually,
gorgeous.
I made it 2 days ago.
Ah.
All right. And what I love about certain recipes, sometimes you're better off using day-old bread, all right, and 2-day-old bread than something fresh out of the oven.
And why is that?
All right. Well, because it gives it a little more substance, really. You know, and
it's not so doughy.
It's not mushy. Well, my bread is not mushy. My grandmother taught me many things, and we do not have mushy Italian bread.
So do you have your bread recipe up on your website as well?
I do not.
Okay, we need to do that because
know,
that's
you're
something
right.
that I love, love, love bread, as does my whole family loves bread.
And wait till you taste this. Now, I love cutting it this way. Some people cut it this way, and unless you had a serrated knife with you, you could. But I just love this knife, and I obviously position it to where it's very comfortable. I could do it this way, but if for whatever reason, I don't get to the bottom all the time. So I'm going to do it just like this.
Perfect.
And I can see how nice and thin I'm slicing that.
This is very airy. Lots of holes in your bread.
Ciabatta bread is airy.
Okay, and I like that.
It is.
And
It's
it
not
will-
dense.
And it will toast well, probably, because of the airiness.
It really doesn't. Wait till you find out. See what I'm doing right here? I'm just going to cut those babies right in half.
Okay.
Because if I were to leave it whole, you have a sandwich.
Yes.
You don't have an appetizer.
Right.
All right, now let me show you. I'm going to actually take this right here. Got a wonderful cooking sheet. And I'm going to show you how this is prepared. And because of time, as you know,
yes.
All right, I actually have this already done, but I want the viewers to see. I want you to take this olive oil.
Here we go,
Let's
viewers.
move it. Here we go.
Our olive oil.
Get ready, and you're going to just drizzle it just like
pretty.
this.
Very pretty.
Doesn't it look beautiful just like that?
I could eat it just like that.
It matches my blouse.
It's beautiful.